everybody, and welcome to Dinners with Donna. I'm Donna, and I cook every other Sunday, usually, and I have some charity streams sprinkled in throughout the year. So welcome one and all. It's great to see you. This is my first time back for 2023 live, so hi everyone, and welcome in. Thank you everyone for being here. We're going to make a really great low-carb feast today. But first of all, how's my audio and everything? Is everything looking and sounding good? Thumbs up in the chat if everything's okay. If we need to adjust anything, let me know. But we have today also a surprise taste testing from my good friend Jim at More Sunshine Please. Sent us some things we're going to try later. So that's going to be later. But let's see. Oh, and I had a wonderful visit just before the stream. Our friend Becky and Nola and her wonderful husband came for a visit, and they brought some treats for Corey and Steve and I and everyone. And first of all, they brought king cakes from Hadel's Bakery. So there are, little babies in the king cake. So we're going to have fun tasting that sometime soon. She brought us homemade gumbo that we put in the freezer. We cannot wait to dive into that. And if that was not enough, Becky is amazing, by the way. I mean, I don't know. She brought this whole big bag of things. We have instant roux mix, so we'll be using that for sure. A whole bunch in this bag of whoopie pies. We've got, I think this is vanilla. It's either vanilla or banana, and this is chocolate and with vanilla marshmallows. So if you know moon pies, you know. If you know, you know. They're really good. We've got all kinds of coffee, and we've got this great Tony's Creole seasoning. We'll be putting that to good use because with all this stuff, I decided sometime down the line, we're going to have a Louisiana themed cooking show. So I will be consulting with Becky and my good friend Emily, LSU mom, as you all know in the chat, is from Louisiana. So I'm going to consult them and make sure I'm doing these things right. We've got crawfish pie mix. I'm going to make Steve eat that. We've got some chicory coffee, which I absolutely love. I think it has a milder flavor than regular coffee. So if you're not a coffee fan, I'd say try the chicory. We've got jambalaya mix. And we've got barbecue shrimp boil. So that's going to be great. And another jambalaya mix. So we're going to make all kinds of great stuff. So this is going to be for an upcoming stream. And she brought tons of Mardi Gras beads too. So I just want to say, Becky, first of all, you're amazing. We love you. And secondly, thank you for thinking of us. And Corey, I know you're probably not watching, but Steve, if you're watching, I've got stuff for Corey and you. So hit me up. All right. So I'm going to put this to the side. And Richard, when you have a second, we can put that back in the dining room so it's out of the way up from the kitchen. So today, guys, we are going to be making our low-carb feast. Unfortunately, king cake does not fit in that category, so we're not going to eat the king cake today. But we are going to be making a keto chicken cordon bleu bake. We are going to be making roasted broccoli with a low-carb keto cheese sauce and air fryer keto biscuits made with cheese. I call them air fryer keto cheese biscuits, but it's going to be delicious. So we're going to start. I preheated my oven to 375 degrees already. And before we start, do we want to do a quick chat check? Yay! And we're sounding good? Everyone said it's okay?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Beginning.
It's going all the way to beginning.
First, we had Noel.
Noel, hi Noel.
Samantha Lowe.
Hey Sam.
Jason Non.
Hi, Jason. Oh, back to Sam for 1 second. Sam, I got your message and I fixed my emojis. They now should be keto and low carb and my normal emojis and not Christmas. So thanks, Sam. Hi, Jason.
Christine Hickman.
Hi, Christine.
Donna Barron.
Hi, Donna.
Mama Four Boys.
Hi, Mama Four Boys.
Vicky Gillespie.
Hi, Vicky.
Marilyn Barkowitz.
Hi, Marilyn.
Happy's Haunt.
Nicole, hello.
Rob Fuzz.
Rob, hey.
Margie Lenny.
Hi, Margie.
Stacy from Living the Magic.
Hey, Stacy. Hope you guys are doing good.
Janine.
Janine?
Yes. Jean.
Or Jean.
Jean.
Okay, I thought so. Hi, Jean. Welcome in.
Joe B.
Joe B?
Yeah.
Hello, Joe B.
Allie J.
Hi, Allie.
Zippity Doo Doug.
Hey, Doug. Welcome in.
Nickel Francis.
Hi, Nickel.
Debbie Thunder.
Hi, Debbie.
Yvonne G.
Hi, Yvonne. Welcome in.
Donna Simmons.
Hi, Donna.
Tiki Shannon.
Hey, Tiki Shannon. Great to see you.
Cool Drummer.
I'm sorry.
Cool Drummer.
Oh, cool drummer. Welcome in. I haven't seen you for a while. I'm so glad you're here.
Michelle Williams.
Michelle, hello.
Kathy H.
Hi, Kathy.
Jersey Mike.
Mike, yay.
Verna Marie.
Hi, Verna and Glenn.
Stephanie Danielle.
Hey, Stephanie.
LSU Mom.
Hi, Emily. Like I said, I know I didn't warn you, but I'm going to be hitting you up to make sure I'm making my Louisiana recipes right.
Victoria Ward.
Hi, Victoria.
Carol.
Mom. Hi, Mom. Welcome in.
Producer Preston.
Preston. I can't wait to see you soon. It's going to be so much fun.
Donna, see you in 25 days.
That's right. 25 days, P, and I cannot wait. It's going to be awesome. Rich is like, they're talking.
Nathaniel Bellis.
Nathaniel, oh my gosh, it was so wonderful to see Bob with you. Such a fun time, and your family is just lovely. I can't wait to see you guys again.
Wendy B.
Hi, Wendy. Richard's thinking.
Everybody I'm seeing, I've already said.
Okay.
I see somebody else.
Are we caught up now?
Pamela Hoffman.
Well, hello, Pamela.
Geronimo Sean.
Hello, Sean.
Stacy B.
Stacy.
Stacy B.
Hello, CCB.
Joni C.
Joni C. We got all the initials today.
Nico the Greco.
Nico the Greco. Hello.
Jennifer Piccolo.
Hey, Jen.
Mary Kehoe.
Mary.
Ashley Keller.
Hello, Ashley. I'm like Richard. He's like, he thought he was caught up. You were not caught
I
up.
wasn't. Everybody keeps saying stuff.
That's why they call it chat, Richard.
Pamela Hoffman.
You said Pamela, but hello again, Pamela.
I think that's everybody.
Okay, well, welcome one and all. And as always, if we neglected to say your name or missed your comment or something, tag Richard in the chat or Sam, and she'll message Richard and say, hey, get on the ball. Tell Mom to say this or address this, or if you have any questions or anything, just tag them and they'll let me know, and we'll get you covered. So thank you all for being here. All right, so let's start cooking. So I preheated my oven already to 375 degrees. And I also, I'm going to go over the ingredients and then tell you what I prepped. I only had to prep like the chicken. That's all I prepped for this one. It's really simple. That's one of the reasons I like this. It's simple. It's easy. Anybody can do it. And it's low carb, it's keto, and I think it's going to be delicious. I have not made this particular recipe before, but it looks really, really good.
Princess Paula Bell.
Hi, Paula.
And Kathleen Stalford.
Well, hello, Kathleen. Hello to you and Gary.
And the Somersetters.
Oh, Keith and Mandy, welcome in. It's always such a treat when you're here. Thank you for being here. Okay, so guys, we're starting with 2 large chicken breasts or 4 chicken cutlets. I actually have 3 because that's what was in my package. So I've got 6 of them. 2 large eggs beaten. I'm going to use egg beaters. A 1/4 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic salt. I'm using granulated garlic today, but you can use, your garlic salt, whatever you fancies you. It's not a big deal. Put what you like in there. pepper, ground, of course, and 1.5 cups of shredded Parmesan divided, 2 tablespoons of olive oil divided, 3 ounces of ham chopped. I'm going to use deli meat and just chop it up. I could have done that ahead of time, but this recipe is so simple. We're just going to go as we go along. Swiss cheese, of course, because it's a Cordon Bleu. And then there's a sauce that we'll make while it's baking. In the sauce is 2 teaspoons of butter, 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. You can substitute half and half. Carol, my mom, asked that. So yeah, you can use half and half. 1/3 cup of shredded Parmesan. That's in addition to the other 1.5 cups that we're using. And then, let's see, 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce and 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard or a mustard of your choice. Of course, if you're doing keto and low carb, do not use honey mustard because there's carbs in there. So, but, you know, whatever makes you happy, go for it. Okay, so we preheated our oven. I cut my chicken already, and I think I'm going to, I'm going to go grab my ingredients because a lot of them had to stay in the fridge, so I couldn't have them already. But I'll grab my spices, my ingredients, and yeah. So if you have any questions, feel free. Now's the time to ask. Richard will ask while I'm grabbing everything. Tommy! Oh, Teresa, hello. Okay, so I've got my garlic, Italian seasoning. I know you don't like the Italian seasoning, Tommy. You could leave it out. We're going to need our baking dish. We're going to be using a 13 by 9, and I'll spray it with our best friend Pam. Not to be confused with our good friend Pam Span. She's the best. And I'm going to use these to coat the chicken. The eggs are going to go in one, and the cheese. See, we're not using breadcrumbs. We're coating the chicken with cheese. So that's going to go in here. Now,
JL would like to know if you've been liking Princess Happy.
I am. Thank you so much, JL, and thank you for sending me the links without the subtitles where it's in English. So yeah, it makes it a lot easier to enjoy it and follow along when you don't have to read everything out, figure it all out. Oh, that was so kind of you. Thank you so much. You did not need to do that. Is that music too loud? It seems a little loud. I mean, we can jam if you want to, but okay. I'm going to need my chicken, which is here. I'm going to need our heavy whipping cream, which is here. I'm going to put everything over here on to the side and grab it when I need it. We're going to need our Worcestershire. We're going to need, let's see, ham. I don't know where my Dijon mustard went, but I can always substitute if I have to, but I'm checking my fridge for it. I've got salsa. That's not going to cut. Dijon. I had a Grey Poupon in here somewhere. We're going to need butter, so I'm going to take that out of here. The what? The Creole mustard, that might be a little, she said it's horseradishy, so that might be a little bit sharp. I'm going to use, I have this Gouldens, which isn't really Dijon-y, but let me see what I can find really fast.
Tony, thank you. Piccolo said, sorry I'm late now.
Well, Tony, you are never late. We're just digging for ingredients. But yeah, I had Grey Poupon. I don't know where it is. Oh, wait, I see it. It was on the other shelf where I guess I ran out of condiment room. Sorry, guys. Okay, found the Grey Poupon. Excuse me, do you have any Grey Poupon? I should have just asked someone. They would have passed it to me, right? Just like in the commercial. Okay. Shady B, see? Great minds. All right, so we're going to need our Swiss cheese. We're going to need our Black Forest ham. That's what I got from the store. We're going to need our Parmesan. Oh, thanks, Nickel. You're so kind. Okay. So, I think I've got everything. If I don't, I'll come back. But yeah, this has a lot of fridge ingredients. That's the only thing. Oh, the egg beaters. That's the only other thing I left. Okay. So here we go.
Shatoya Davis wants to know what the best air fryer is.
The best, like, brand?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to say, I love my Ninja air fryer. It's the only brand I've ever had, and I absolutely love it. I have the one that acts as a grill as well, so it's multifunctional, and that's also great because then it's, you have an indoor grill and an air fryer in one countertop appliance, so you don't have to have multiple appliances cluttering up your kitchen. And yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, eggs. Here we go. All right. Perfect.
Debbie Sweet says hello.
Well, hello, Debbie. Welcome in. All right. So, in a bowl, we're going to put the eggs, the garlic salt, the pepper, and the seasoning. Richard, if you can do me one quick favor and grab I forgot to get the pepper grinder. So we need 2 eggs, but I have more chicken. So I'm just still going to go with the half a cup. All right. So 2 eggs would be about a half a cup of my egg beaters. I might put just a hair over. Okay. So, and basically we're creating a breading station without the breading because our breading is going to be the cheese, which is great. Okay. So there's that. And then we're going to put in our garlic and
Ben says hello.
Pam?
Ben.
Ben! Hi, Ben. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, you guys. First of all, they did a great watch party last night, but I wasn't able to watch it live. But they did a great Hallmark watch party. And Ben, his last episode of Life with Ben, he did a chicken sandwich battle with Wingstop Chicken. Check it out. It was so fun. I love Life with Ben. I love Ben.
Tony said there's a cooking challenge between Donna and Tony.
Yes, I was actually going to discuss that in just a little bit, Tony. We have a charity throwdown, our first one of the year, coming up in April 2nd on a normal cooking day. And it's between Tony and I, and we're going to see who makes the best chicken parm. It's going down. Okay, so let's see. Eggs, salt, pepper. Garlic salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning. Which is weird because I don't know why they're putting Italian seasoning in a Cordon Bleu. But, we'll go with it and see what happens. I like it. I know Tommy from Living the Magic probably would say no, leave that out, which would be fine. And we're going to mix that up. And then, what was that? I thought you sneezed. I was going to say Gesundheit. Okay, so we're going to get this well incorporated because you want the spices in the egg mixture. And what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to put some parchment down just in case this leaks. It'll make for easier cleanup. In case, we get any chicken or anything on, we won't have to wash if we have something protecting the surface. So we will use our parchment, which I should have put down first. So excuse me while I put my pans up here for a moment. Now we have a covered work surface for our breading station. And while this is going on, Oh, well, the camera quit working, so I'll just talk you guys through it. All right, so I have my chicken here. I'm going to have to work from this side because And then we need 1 cup of our cheese. This is shredded Parmesan. Now, if I wasn't doing a cooking show, I probably would get it from, I would grate it myself in my food processor, but, I'm trying to save some time. And I'm just going to put, I'm going to put it all in here because, like I said, I have extra chicken. And this is why you don't add a lot of extra salt in your seasoned egg mixture, because there's a lot of salt in the Parmesan. So, from what I'm understanding them to tell me, we are going to, dip the cutlet into the egg mixture and then into the, we're going to coat it in the breadcrumbs, which is actually Parmesan cheese. Then we're going to brown it in a skillet. So what I'm going to do, all right, I'm ready for surgery. I'm going to put this aside because I don't need this right now. All right, so I'm going to set up a breading station and bread my chicken, but I'm also going to get my pan going. But I think I'll get a couple of these going first because I want to make sure that the cheese is going to stick because we want a good coating on there. I'm going to put oil in the pan, olive oil. I'm going to say a tablespoon. I'm going to put it over. I'm going to start it at medium because I don't know how long this is going to take me. So, all right. Let's see if I go like this with that, and then I have room there. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm going to bread. Now, it says to use tongs. You could, but you're not going to get, I think it's easier to coat the chicken if you do it with your gloved hands. Now, if you don't have gloves, use your tongs. But yeah, we're going to just really get it coated. And any leftover cheese, we're just getting rid of because, we don't want to contaminate anything. But push it in there really good. You want a nice coating on each one. There we go, like that. This one. There's 2. This is really reminding me of my chicken parm, Tony. Well, without the Parmesan crust, but yeah. You kind of set up a breading station to make that too. That's going to be quite a throwdown. Being that Tony's Italian and I'm Syrian, so what do I know about chicken parm? But we'll see. Okay. There we go. This is going to be really delicious, I think. And this is another thing that is different for me, is breading it, well, not breading it, but coating it in the Parmesan. And I know why they're doing that, because the Parmesan, as opposed to like if you used a French Gruyere, the Gruyere is soft. And if you get a soft cheese, it's just going to melt everywhere. But because it's a hard cheese, Parmesan, and it's one of the neutral cheeses, it kind of goes with like everything. That's probably why they went with that. Okay. Boy, my chicken like folded. Breasts. So okay, and then what I'm going to do too is, okay, coat this last one. And as you can see, there's not really that much cheese left. So I'm just going to get rid of that, the chicken, and the egg. I'll get rid of all of that. Wash my hands. And now we'll use our tongs. Okay. Get rid of the yeah. I'm just going to get a couple of weird straggly things. I'll get rid of this parchment paper. I dropped. Okay.
Sherry from Resort TV1.
Sherry, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Woo! I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, you and Shane. Always wonderful to have you guys here. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. Feels hot. I'm going to use my tongs so I don't have issues here. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we're adding this to the hot pan. Remember, we had oil in there. And if you see any, spots, like some of my cheese came off. So I'm just going to kind of sprinkle and push it down with the tongs. If I see any, what I guess I'd call blank spots on the canvas of chicken. We have a chicken canvas, and we're going to make sure it's all covered in cheese. So now, the key with this, guys, is, and we're going to use these tongs throughout because we're also baking this, so no worries of contamination or anything like that because it's going in the oven afterwards. But we're trying to brown this up and get a good crust with the Parmesan. So we're going to leave it 2 to 3 minutes. We're not going to touch it and peek, nothing, because that cheese will fall off. If the cheese falls off, we have no crust. If we have no crust, we're back to the drawing board. So we're going to leave it for a good 3 minutes, and I'll put my timer on.
Number 2 said he's parked on I-75 waiting for a crash to be clear.
Oh no, Matt, where were you headed? Well, I hope we're keeping you amused while you wait. And the main cam is not working? Did you try unplugging it and replugging it in?
What?
Okay, guys, so I apologize that we don't have a main camera. So you're not going to see my face very much. But that's maybe a good thing. I don't know. Now this did something weird, Richard. It went to the ceiling or something. It's looking at a ceiling fan. It switched cameras. It turned around. I don't know. I didn't touch it. I'm way over here. Okay. So, hi. We're having some technical difficulties, but I hope you can still hear me. If you can still hear me, put a thumbs up in the chat. And I'll talk us through the recipe. You'll be able to see the food and everything. You just might not see me, which is probably not such a horrible thing. But, but yeah, we're working on it. Okay, now that's on my main home screen. That's on my home screen. Oh, but we don't have a prep cam?
Yeah.
Oh, Okay. I don't know.
I don't need it.
See, this is I told you, you might think it's our first stream. It's our first stream of this year. But yeah, there we have it. All right, so let me tell you what we're doing here. So we're getting our chicken browned and crusted. And then, yeah, do not flip early because the cheese could fall off. It's got to be crisp, not just melted, or it won't become a crust. Then we're going to add the chicken to a 9x13 pan, top with the chopped ham pieces and Swiss cheese. Now, I'm guessing if you don't want to chop the ham, you don't have to. I'm going to chop the ham just because it said to. I'll do that while the next side cooks. And we've got 35 seconds before we try to flip. And I will do one because if we sacrifice one for the batch, it won't be terrible. That'll be the one taking one for the team, so to speak. I'm like resisting the temptation to go in and flip it. Okay. Okay, so that was 3 minutes. Are we browned? Yes, we are brown. Okay, so wait till you see this, guys. Now, see, that kind of went together. So I'm gonna... Oh, good. Okay, I can turn the timer off. Get that. Go in here. Put this here. I need a hand here. So, look at that beautiful crust, Richard. Mm-hmm. Okay, that one's not quite done. Okay. Hi, Honora. I hope your event was good with your daughter. Okay, so I'm gonna let that go another. The other 3 weren't quite ready, which I'm not quite understanding. But you know, it might the element on the stove might be heating up differently. But you can see the difference here. It's like this beautiful golden brown, and that's what we're looking for. And I'm going to get rid of these tongs because...
Lisa,
well, hello, Lisa. Welcome in. Okay.
And Annette.
Annette, hello. Okay, so how much is in here? Okay. So we don't need that much.
Want to be the perfect color.
Yeah. Yes, it's absolutely perfect. Where'd that small cutting board go that I handed you earlier? Told you I was going to need it. Okay, so we're going to chop our ham on that. But I got to keep an eye on these because they might need to be flipped. How are we looking? Yeah, now you're ready. Okay. Good. So we're going to keep this on. I'm going to put it on for about 4 minutes. Okay. So while that's going, I'm going to get my knife and chop up my ham. It says about 3 ounces. I'm using about 4 because we have the extra chicken breast. So I'm just like cutting it in little cubes. Hey, Nathan, what's up? I might want more ham on mine. I'm going to put more ham because, you know, ham. And I've got 6 of these babies to deal with. Hey, Kathy. Happy Sunday.
It does smell good.
Oh, Richard's
Yeah.
already complimenting it.
Because she wished she had smell-o-vision.
I think this is going to be really good. I really do. I have
Tanya
hopes.
J is here.
I'm sorry?
Tanya J.
Hey, Tanya. Okay, so I'm just doing this with my hands just to, now as you know, I had gloved hands, washed hands, the whole bit. I would never do this with unclean hands. And I'm going to wash my hands again after I touch the hand, but I'm just doing it to break it up. So it's not just sitting in big chunks, you know?
Victoria wants to know what happened to your lips.
Oh, okay. So I had these lumps on my, 2 lumps on my hand. I had them biopsied. I'm having treatment on them for about 2 months. I'm gonna have to keep it covered, and that's the oozing that you see. It's pretty gross, but yeah, I have medicine I have to put on it twice a day for 2 months. We're gonna reevaluate in 2 months, and yeah, but I'm all good. Everything's all good. It's just unsightly. Richard can tell you. Don't laugh at me. He's laughing at me. I'm gonna wash my knife because I most likely will need that again. Then we will revisit our chicken and test it out. Okay. I'm gonna put my ham back because we are now done with the ham. Ham I am. I'm gonna spray my pan with Pam so she's ready to go. Okay. And I forgot for my broccoli, I'm going to need some parchment to line my paper. No, not to line the paper. Parchment paper to line the pan. Okay. Michelle, welcome in. So glad you're here. Okay, so I'm going to just fold. Okay. Here. I need to. Hopefully that fits in here. Yep, perfect. Just need to trim my parchment a tad. And now I'm going to go check the chicken. When the chicken is ready, we'll simply transfer it to this pan. Let's see what we're looking at. Oh, was I good or what? The timer just went off. Look at this, guys. Look how golden brown. That's what you want to see. It made a crust, and that's exactly what we wanted. And unfortunately, my oven's going to keep singing, and that's okay. I'm going to turn this off. Hey, Sherry. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, okay. And that's I can get just a little bit more brown. So I'm gonna let it get a little bit more brown. And give it like a minute. Or I can turn off my timer. Okay. So what we're gonna do after we get this assembled and in the oven, we're going to get our broccoli going and get that roasted along with the chicken. And then we'll start some sauces. And I actually might leave everything on warm once it's done, because we also need to make our keto rolls. And we're using the air fryer for that, you guys, which is really exciting. I'm just gonna, if you hear a sizzle, don't get nervous.
Dana Marie says happy Sunday.
Oh, hey, Dana Marie. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Preston said he could smell the food in there.
Ooh, Preston. I like that. Okay.
Classy Disney Mom says hi.
Hey, Classy Disney Mom, welcome in. Okay, so here's what we've got, guys. All right. So now we're going to talk with the cheese. I'm squinting. I'm sorry. It says top with the ham, top with the, yep. Okay, so now we're going to need more Parmesan too. I thought we were done with the Parmesan, but we're not. There's more Parmesan. Okay.
Noreen M says it
Noreen.
smells good here.
Hi, Noreen. Oh, it smells really good. I'm excited. Excited, Richard?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm putting a good mound of the ham on there, on each one. And then, there we go. All right. Hey, Roxanne, welcome in. All right. So I just have this Sargento Swiss natural cheese slices already sliced for us. You can use the deli if you have it. We really just have like Publix here, so it's kind of hard to find like a good cheesemonger or something like that here. But that's okay. I'm loading this up with
Margie
the
said thanks for the card you sent me as well.
I'm sorry, who?
Thank you. Margie said hello.
Margie. Oh, you are most welcome, Margie. Of course. Okay. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. I was making sure. I'm like, wait, I didn't count 6. I got 6. Okay. So I covered them with cheese and ham. And now we're going to put some Parmesan, apparently. It says chopped ham, Swiss cheese, sprinkled with some more Parmesan. And then we're going to bake. I'm going to bake it longer than it says because I loaded it up with ham and stuff. And that cheese has to melt. So, I don't know. Wait, did I leave the Parmesan out? I did, didn't I?
To know if she doesn't like this cheese, what cheese do you suggest?
You could use Gruyere. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a Cordon Bleu. This is like an inspiration because this really isn't an actual chicken Cordon Bleu because a real chicken Cordon Bleu would be rolled, breaded, and fried. So you could use whatever cheese you'd like. That's a similar consistency to the Swiss. I mean, if you're a Gouda fan, I would say Gouda would be very good in this. I would even, I mean, if you're adventurous, I am. I would try a smoked Gouda or a smoky cheese. That would be lovely. All right.
Lori Jean Carlson says hi.
Hi, Lori. Okay, so we're going to put this in the oven. This is what it looks like right now. It's going to get all bubbly and cheesy and yummy. Okay. Into the oven with you. And like I said, if I finish the chicken and the broccoli before I finish my sauces, no worries, because we can keep it in the oven with the oven turned off so it'll stay warm. Now this is really simple, guys. I didn't give you a recipe for how I roast my broccoli because I've never written it down. And it's my own recipe. And you can take this and put your own spin on it, use your own seasonings, anything you want to do. So I'll go get my broccoli.
So Jen Emodino says hello.
Well, hello. Welcome in.
And Wendy B says she finds great cheese selections at Aldi, and it's cheaper.
See, now we have an Aldi's, but it's very small, and we don't have a meat section, and our cheeses were extremely limited. Weren't they, Richard, last time we went?
Yes, they were.
Hardly any frozen things either. It's really, it was great for produce. Okay, now let's see what we're dealing with here. Because sometimes, see, like, you're not going to serve this big thing to your guests. So we're going to have to trim these up. I don't know why all my veggies have been coming like this lately. So I'll get a knife and we'll break it down. Break it down.
Matt said he loves roasted broccoli.
Oh, me too. It's so good. I mean, even if you're not low carb, this is like such a perfect side dish. The only problem I have is that Sam does not eat broccoli. But that just means more for Richard and me. Yeah.
Kathy Hollister said she gets her cheese from Trader Joe's.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, our Trader Joe's is like, what, a half an hour away?
Right.
On the other side of town.
Dana Marie wants to know if you have Kroger's down here.
What is it?
If you have Kroger down here.
We have Kroger delivery. I have not tried it. I probably should. But every time I've gone, everything was out of stock. So, okay.
Debbie wants to know if you're using frozen or fresh broccoli.
Fresh. I always use fresh. But you can use frozen if you want to. But I find that even the frozen, even though it's like packaged well and everything, it's usually gets a little bit soggy. And I like a little bit of crunch to my roasted broccoli. But you can make it however you want. You don't have to roast it even. You can steam it. You can boil it. You can throw it on the grill. This is just how I make mine. So I'm going to put some olive oil on it.
Garrett says, hey, Donna.
Hey, Garrett. I hope Michelle's feeling better. Love and prayers to you guys. And hugs to Hannah and Gabriel. All right. So we're going to salt. We're going to lightly pepper.
Emily said her grocery store is Rouse's.
Oh, okay. I've not heard of that.
They have their family-owned chain of stores, and they have everything, including their own butcher.
Wow. Now, see, we don't have stuff like that where we are in Windermere, unfortunately. If we do, anyone that lives in the area, let me know. Maybe I'm missing something. Okay, so I want to give you a tip. So when you're salting anything, you want to go up from as high as you can. It's not a chefy thing. It's not like a show-offy thing. It's just because this distributes the salt the most evenly. You get the most surface area when you go higher. So don't be afraid to do that. We're going to put a little bit of pepper, which I have right here. Candy pepper. Okay. And then.
Garrett said the family's getting a lot better.
Oh, I'm so glad, Garrett. That's great news. I'm going to use today, I have a lot of spice blends to choose from. Richard can tell you, I could probably have a spice pantry. I have so many spices. He doesn't like spice so much, I do. But this is Bragg's, the ones that make the apple cider vinegar. It's organic sprinkle with 24 herbs and spices. And everything in there is good and healthy for you. So, it's got a shaker. So we're going to shake it all over. Shake, shake, shake.
Janie B said, you don't throw salt over your shoulder like Rachel Ray?
I do not. Only if you spill. You do that only if you spill. And I didn't spill this time, though. Okay. So put as much as you like. I like to season generously, which drives Richard crazy.
Tony said, should I open a deli butcher cheese shop by you and it will make a killing? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that is what I'm saying. And we can go into business together and we can sell all kinds of stuff. When I was growing up, I don't know, Mom, are you still in the chat? My mom had a grocery store with a deli and everything, and it was called Carol's Superette. And it was in Providence, Rhode Island. And from a very young age, I was helping my mom out in the store. And she used to make the best, in Rhode Island, you call them grinda. It's a grinda, but this is basically an Italian hoagie sandwich. She would sell those freshly made, stuffed chicken breast, all kinds of pre-made food that we made ourselves and sold in the store. And that was back in the 70s and maybe early 80s. But, yeah, I love that place. And the things my mom would make, that's where I get my love of cooking from. It's my mom, my grandma. They taught me everything I know.
Glenn Marchant said,
Hey, Glenn.
what's that?
I got
better
oil.
late than not at all. I'm looking forward to February 3rd to February 10th.
Oh, I hope that means you're coming for a visit. We hope we get to see you, Glenn. Okay, so here it is. I just mixed it up with my hands because that's the easiest way. If you want to use your food safe gloves, go for it. But I've been washing my hands so much today. I figured why not. So I just tossed it. Olive oil, salt, pepper. I use kosher salt, freshly ground black pepper. Actually, it's a peppercorn blend. It's got black, white, telecherry, and pink French, I think. There might even be a green in there. It might be a 5 one. But yeah, 5 different peppercorns. And then the Bragg's everything seasoning. And we're going to pop this into the oven with chicken.
Disney Out Boiler Up said, Donna got a haircut. So cute.
Oh, Brandy. Yes, I did. I got it, oh gosh, like January 2nd, I think. But thanks for noticing. Of course, I haven't been live, so this is the first time you guys are seeing it. But yeah, I got some length cut off. Thanks for liking it.
You got a
And I
haircut?
hope you're doing well, Brandy.
You got a haircut?
Red shirt. Don't be fresh. Sam got a haircut yesterday, too.
Sam said the ice cream truck's here.
Oh, do you hear the ice cream song, Sam? Oh my gosh. We have an ice cream truck that drives by, but every time you get to the front door, the ice cream truck is gone. I think he's teasing us, and I think that's really mean, especially when you have ice cream. Like if you had broccoli, Sam wouldn't care.
Honora said her Aunt Martha had a food store in Providence called Martha's Variety.
Stop it. I gotta ask my mom. Mom, are you in the chat? Is Carol still in the
I
chat?
haven't seen her.
Well, Mom, if you're listening, hop back in the chat and let us know. Do you remember Martha's? That sounds so familiar. I know it was right right by PC, so we were in the college area. Yeah, it was awesome. My mic did something funny. I don't know. Okay, so now everything's in the oven. So I'm going to start on the sausage.
Arnie says, hey, Donna.
Arnie! Hi, Arnie! Oh my gosh, I'm sorry I missed the watch party live last night. We were watching Newsies with Nick, the Broadway production on Disney Plus, and by the time it was over, we hopped over and you guys had ended. So it's like, oh man. But yeah, I always love you guys and love your watch parties. They're so much fun.
Carol said, I am here. What's your question?
Oh, read her Honora's question. Do you have your mic?
Yes.
Okay.
I can find it.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Honora
honey.
said her Aunt Martha had a food store in Providence, Rhode Island called Martha's Variety.
Martha's Variety, Mom. Do you remember that store? I was telling them about Carol's Superette. Sorry, guys. I had to wet my whistle. Okay.
Arnie said they're tearing down the Christmas forest today and organizing the totes in the garage.
That is sad. I understand, but that's always a sad day. We did that on New Year's weekend because I knew I was going to get really, really busy and wouldn't have time to take everything down. And yeah, it's always so bittersweet. But up with the Valentine's, right? Valentine's decorations are next. So yay!
Jason Non said, I love your hair, Donna.
Oh, Jason, you're so sweet. When are we going to see you? And I think I have a pin for you. Let me know what you want me to do with it. You can message me. Okay, so we got butter. We're going to need, it says 2 teaspoons. Is that right? It's going to be tablespoons because I'm telling you, for that many chicken breasts, yeah, we're going to do 2 tablespoons. I think that's a typo in her recipe.
Carol said, I don't. We had so many stores.
Oh.
Good stores.
I don't know why. It sounded familiar to me, Mom.
The Do Philly crew is here.
Hey, Ron and Meredith and Ronnie and Madison. Welcome in. Haven't seen you guys in a long time either. We need to have a karaoke night sometime. It's just been so busy. I don't know what happened. Okay. So, I've got my pan right here. I'll take the lid off. And we're going to put butter and some more Parmesan. And I'm going to go back and see again how much Parmesan. 1/3 cup. I'm going to eyeball it. I'm just going to put it on medium because I don't want it to get all funny. And then we've got our Parmesan. We're going to have our whipping cream, and I'm going to get another measuring cup. Let's see, measuring cup.
Glenn said, thanks for the alternative to eggs and recipes.
Oh, what?
Thanks to the alternatives to eggs.
Oh, you are more than welcome. I thought he had another one that I hadn't thought of yet. But yeah, actually, I have to give a shout out to Brandy from Brandy and Dave because she posted that. She teaches home ec and cooking at her school where they live, and she had posted that, and I'm like, that is brilliant. I need to borrow this. She was kind enough to let me use it.
Barney said that, for the record, we love chicken cordon bleu at PTV.
Oh, yum. It's a classic. And this way, with the low carb way, I think it's going to be really yummy. We're making the sauce now. So I'm going to melt the butter. Then we're going to add in the Parmesan. And then the heavy whipping cream, Worcestershire, and Dijon. So I'm going to bring it all over here so I have everything. Now measure. I'm not going to measure the Worcestershire because I always just kind of splash that in.
Graybeard and the girl are here.
Hey, Graybeard and the girl. I hope you guys are doing well. All right. Who remembers how much heavy cream I said? I remembered. I just double checked. But I want to know if you guys remembered. Oops. There we go. I want to put the cream back in the fridge because it's best if it stays cold. I think we need it for our next recipe as well, and then maybe for the cheese sauce, I think. So, all right. I'm going to get my whisk. Here we go. And it does say, after the butter melts and you put the cheese, the Parmesan cheese in, it could take 3 minutes to, what do you call it? Melt. So we'll see.
Graybeard said, we are doing a little better. The girl is still getting better.
Oh, well, we're keeping her in our prayers, Graybeard. Just tell her that we love her and we hope she feels better really, really soon. She's a tough cookie, so I know she'll do just fine. But we will be praying for her for sure. All right. Parmesan. There we go. Okay, Parmesan has been added. Now comes the whisking. Oh, I should have brought a teaspoon over so I know how much mustard I'm adding. Okay. So this we're just going to keep whisking. That can take up to 3 minutes. It's lying. It's melting really fast. This almost looks like fondue. So how's everyone doing in the chat, Richard?
Jen Piccolo said, the sauce is just cream and parm. Did I miss anything?
Butter.
Butter.
And we're going to put Dijon mustard and Worcestershire in a little bit. So I guess it wants him to melt more. So I'm going to let it go for the 3 minutes.
Emily said her son started raising chickens. He gave us 5 dozen fresh eggs yesterday.
I saw that, Emily, and I'm so jealous. I wish I lived nearby. I'd hit you up for some eggs. There's nothing like farm fresh eggs. I'll tell you that much. We used to get them all the time when we lived in Alaska. And because out there you kind of have to subsist off of the land and everything because there's not really much there for half of the year. They have to barge everything in pretty much. And so we had a 1,500 square foot garden that my husband absolutely adored. He loved gardening. Sam loved harvesting potatoes. And I would help can and preserve and all that once the harvest was over. And then we had vegetables and everything put up for the whole winter, which was great. But yeah, we had a couple of people in town that had their own chicken, and we would go and buy our eggs from them. A lot cheaper too at the time than the grocery store, because to get everything fresh was really expensive out in Alaska. Pretty much what we're paying now.
Tony said that's close to an Alfredo sauce. Just add nutmeg.
Yeah, it really is.
And Leaf Watson says hello.
Well, hello, Leaf. Welcome in, and it's good to see you. So I hope everyone is having a good start to your year so far. And our start to our year was very busy because Samantha had the races and whatnot at Disney, and we had the wonderful pleasure of spending some time with Jen and Tony Piccolo, which was always a treat, and some other friends that came into town, Karen Cook and Kate Udalali Lane, and I just saw Jan S. Disney last week. So it's been busy, but fun busy, and that's the best kind of busy, I think. Last year at this time, it was very different. Why? I wasn't busy at all. I was just recuperating because I had had my foot surgery, so I couldn't walk for 6 months. So it was interesting. So I'm just grateful that where I'm at right now. Now it's foaming, and I don't know if that's what they're going for. It didn't say to get it foamy. It said till it's melted, but it said for 3 minutes, so I'm going to go for the 3 minutes.
Little Mermaid fan is here.
Well, hello, Little Mermaid fan. Welcome in. Always good to see you.
And Travel Adventures and More.
Well, hello, Travel Adventures and More. Welcome in. So glad everyone is here. Okay, so this is almost, it's been 3 minutes. So I'm going to take it off the heat while I add the cream. I don't know if that's going to make it curdle. So I'll temper it.
Janie B wants to know how your foot is healing.
My foot is getting better every day, and I'm very blessed with that. I'm not going to be where I was before my surgery. Well, before my surgery, I was really bad. But I mean, before I got injured. But I've done up to like 15,000 steps, and I was able to walk the next day. So I would call that a victory. I can't do it every day like I used to, but I do get my 10,000 in most days, which is good. I was just slowly adding this because I'm afraid the cream would curdle, but I think I've tempered it now. And I think where this is going different from an Alfredo, Tony, is we're going to put Worcestershire in it and mustard.
Jeff from Desire Dream is here.
Oh, hey, Jeff. Welcome in. I just got some cream on the burner.
Oh, great.
Well, I mean, you interrupted me while I was stirring.
He said, let the duck cake making begin.
Yes, we need to make our duck cake. We need to get together and do that. I really want to make that happen. We need to make some of those recipes from your new Bluey cookbook. That's exciting.
Arnie said,
I found this on the web.
Oh.
Arnie said, I love how comfortable you are on camera with cooking. You've really become the Julia Childs to Doug's Jacques Pepin of our network.
You mean Jacques Pepin?
Yes, me too.
Thank you. That's so sweet of you. That's a really high compliment, and I appreciate that more than you know. I just, try to be confident in the kitchen, and I try to, it's like I always tell my mom, because technology always gets her, and I'm like, don't let the technology own you, Mom. You own the technology. Don't let it rack your brain. And I feel like that with cooking. If we make mistakes, we move along. we figure it out, and we do other things. We have plan B, C, D, E, and F, and the rest of the alphabet if we need it. Okay, so now I added this cream. It's saying this should be melted. I'm not seeing it melting well, but we'll see what happens here. So now I'm going to add the Dijon and the Worcestershire. And I'll just put a splash of that in there. And you can do it with or without the aminos. That's the keto thing. And I don't need this anymore, so I'll put it back in the fridge. And I got to read how much I need of the Dijon mustard.
Tony said that you might need a judge or two for the challenge coming up in April.
Yeah. I've reached out to several judges, have not heard back, which I didn't expect to be honest. But it's just been a busy start to the year. But hopefully they'll answer soon. 2 teaspoons of the Dijon. We're going in with 2 teaspoons. And okay, I'm going to put this in the sink. We're going to whisk one more time and put the mustard away. And then I'll put this on the warming burner back there after I get it all combined. And I did get a couple of splatters, and, well, that happens. We're just like, oh, great. I'm going to cook it for another, minute. Oh, it is smoothing out nicely now. Okay.
Travel Adventures wants to know if Sam ever cooks with you.
Sam does on occasion. It's kind of rare. Measurements, directions, and things like that kind of trip her up. But she is a very good helper when I need help. And yeah, she does a great job when with certain things. She doesn't like following directions on recipes or measuring things like that. And she did have a mishap with a mandolin slicer once when she was trying to make potatoes. And that kind of ended the potato mandolin adventures for her. Now I'm going to need this again for the cheese sauce that we're making for the broccoli. So I'm just putting that on the back burner to stay warm. And now I'm going to make the cheese sauce for the broccoli. So that's it, guys, for that. We're just going to wait for the chicken to finish. And I'll make the keto sauce recipe, and then we'll make our biscuits. And then...
Sai said hi.
Hey, Sai. Great to see you. Okay, let's see. So we've got... Combine all ingredients. So I'm going to combine all my ingredients. Okay. So I'm going to get 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. I need a bigger pan, I think.
Diane Crossley says hello.
Well, hello, Diane. Welcome in. Great to see you. Okay.
Sai said, Donna, did you finish all the chocolate and candy?
Oh, Sai. That was long gone. We ate it on the way home in the car. We all enjoyed it thoroughly. I will say that. Okay, so I'm going to need butter. I'm going to need my cheddar, which is right here. Did I get? Let me see. And then more. Let's see. What is that? Yeah, that's not right. Yeah, this is what we're using. Okay, so we're going to use this 4 cups.
Cheryl Bernath says hi.
Well, hello, Cheryl. Welcome in. Okay, so this is another sauce similar to what we just did, but for the broccoli. So we're going to have the butter again, 2 tablespoons. We're going to get 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, a 1/4 cup of, oops, I dropped the mustard, of whipping cream, and I think that's it. Let's see. We're throwing everything in the pot, which I like. So we've got cheese, almond milk, but I only have vanilla almond milk, so I'm just going to use regular, well, it's not regular, it's lactose-free skim milk, Fairlife that I have. So it says you can use milk of any of your choice or more cream. So we'll just add more cream. Okay.
Hi, Glenn. Verna wants to know if we received the Christmas card from her and Glenn.
I did. I put it. I think it was in the mail stream that I posted. It was a beautiful card. I was so blessed. You guys sent me the most amazing cards and gifts. You're so thoughtful, all of you.
Sai said next time she comes over, she would like some chocolate baked treats from you. Pretty
You
please.
got it. How about if I exchange you for more UK chocolate? We'll make exchange. It'll be great. Okay, everything looks done in here. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of the cream in here, plus 2 tablespoons of that, and then boom, and then boom, and there we have it. And then that's it. And I'm going to pour it in here. I'm going to move my measuring cup, get my whisk back.
Sai said, Donna, it's a deal.
Yay, Sai! I'm excited. I can't wait to see you again. You're so much fun. I love when all of you guys come down. It's just a fun time. Okay, this is it. We're just going to whisk. So everything is melted and incorporated, and then that's done.
Movie Mania Nick is here.
Hey, Nick, welcome in. So it's funny, I think Arnie mentioned Julia Child earlier, and I've been actually, Richie can tell you, I've been watching lots of Julia Child like reruns on YouTube lately, especially her original ones. And some of the things that we used to do back in the 60s, it's like we would shudder now. Like she touched a raw chicken and then touched her eyeglasses and put them on right by her eye. I was freaking out. But we knew she lived. She lived well into her like 80s or 90s. I was like, I don't know why I was freaking out for her. She lived and was fine. But see, back then we didn't worry about, cross-contamination, salmonella, all that stuff. And she does that a lot, I noticed, touching things and not washing her hands after she just like wipes it on the kitchen towel. So all the germs are on the kitchen towel, and I'm like freaking out. And I'm like, oh my God, but you're Julia Child. But at the time, it's just like back in the 50s and 60s, no one knew that smoking was bad for you. So they all smoked. It was a fashionable thing and cool thing to do. Now we know it's horrible for you. So, different times.
Wendy B said we were tougher back then.
Yes, we were. And asbestos and lead paint in our house, and no one knew was the wiser. But, we're just a product of our times and our environment, and it's just different now. We know more about germs and how to keep them away, and I think that's why, in general, life expectancies were going up until COVID.
Movie Mania Nick said Justin Wilson was the same way.
Yeah. Yes.
I guarantee it.
Yeah. That's absolutely true. And that's because we didn't know any better. I'm sure if they had known, they would not be doing that. And, it's just how it was back then. And, I mean, growing up, my mom can tell you, we grew up Syrian, from a Syrian background. My grandfather was a butcher. And we have a dish called kibbeh, and it's kibbeh, but it's served tartare. It's raw. We ate it all the time, and nothing ever happened to us. But I would never eat that now. It's just one of those things. You just don't know. And my grandfather was a butcher, so he was the one handling the meat, so we knew where it was coming from and all of that. But yeah, I would never eat raw meat today. I'd freak out.
Janie B wants to know if you saw the Julia movie starring Meryl Streep.
I have not, and I really should. This looks really thick. Look at this, guys. It's like a big cheese goop. I think I'm going to thin it out with a little bit more. I'm not going to add the cream. I'm going to add milk to thin it out just a touch. Because that's a little bit too thick to pour over the broccoli. So just add a little bit of milk. Like
Jeff said, so asking for a friend, eating raw chicken is bad?
Answering the friend, yes, not good. And you guys see me with my food safe gloves. Could you imagine if I knew then what I know now? I would have been freaking out, yelling at my grandparents. Why are you ingesting that? Okay. So see, just if it's too thick, which this is right now.
Paul Engel says hi.
Hey, Paul. Welcome in. So, yeah, we're getting there. I'm going to add a little bit even more milk to thin it out because we've got to put this over the broccoli. I mean, it's not like a dipping thing. So,
Honora said, we ate raw kibbe growing up, but our butcher was Lebanese and we trusted him.
yeah, see, it's not the same now. You knew your sources, you knew your food sources. It's like in Alaska when we grew our own vegetables. We knew we didn't spray anything on them. So you never know what you get from the grocery store nowadays. And I'll be honest with you, we've been getting our vegetables and paying a pretty penny, $4 for a bag of green beans, and they're not good quality anymore. So I don't know what the problem is. Now look at that, guys. That is what you're looking for there. Okay, so now I'm going to take out our chicken and broccoli, and I'm going to plate it just because it's done. And then we'll make our rolls. But I'm going to put everything on here's our broccoli. Ooh. I'm not going to put it on the gel board because that wouldn't be good. Okay. I'm going to put the gel board over here, Richard. And then our chicken, I'm going to get another hot pad. Okay. Look, guys. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there you go. Okay. So I'm gonna put it over here just to get it out of the way. Out of the way. And then I'm gonna plate it up so the sauces don't congeal on us. And if they do, you just add a little bit more milk or cream and heat them up. But I figure while they're ready, where did I put the spatula? We will try them out. Okay. And then I'll get some broccoli, but here's the chicken before we sauce.
Carol said, my son Steve is a doctor in Albany and he still eats raw kibbe.
That makes me so nervous, Mom, that he does that. But he also skis down those double diamond mountain things. I mean, he's crazy. Okay. I'm going to move this also. So it's out of the way. Let's see. I'm moving this pan here.
Pamela Hoffman asked if there are any recipes you want to make and you've never tried.
Yes, and one of them I'm going to be making this year. I planned out the shows for the entire year over Christmas break. And one of them is called a tourtière, which is a French meat pie. I've eaten it many times, but I've never made it myself. It was one of my dad's favorite. Mom, you might remember, we used to go to at Cello's. It was a restaurant in the New England, Rhode Island area, and my dad loved the tourtière. So good. Okay. So I'm going to get a little...
Verna Marie's leaving.
Oh, bye, Verna. Hope we see you again soon. Okay. This is really TV. Okay. I'm going to get a ladle, if I can find one. Here we go. For our sauces.
Amber E says hello.
Hey, Amber. Welcome in. And there you have it, guys. Ooh. Look at that cheese pull. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll put this over here. And we'll get our sauce for our chicken cordon bleu.
Who dat Dave is here.
Hey, Dave. Welcome in.
He said, did we do the biscuits and I missed it?
Nope. Biscuits are going to come last.
Nick said, is that broccoli?
It is broccoli. So here we have our contrasting sauces. Richard, if you would do me the honors of taking a picture, then we can try it out. And then we'll get moving on the biscuits. Make sure everything's off. Yep, everything's off. Isn't that a beautiful plate? Okay, and we'll need knives and forks.
They're over here.
I know, they're by you. Do you have the main camera on?
Does it look like that?
Richard! All right, so here's what it looks like, guys. The finished plate. Okay. Okay. I don't want the big fork. Okay, I'm going to go for the broccoli first.
I should get in the picture.
Okay. I'm trying to do this ladylike.
Right.
Mmm. Oh, that's good. Really good.
Good cheese sauce.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, if it's too thick, just keep adding a little bit, like maybe a couple tablespoons at a time of milk or cream, and it'll come out. Okay, try this. I want the sauce. Mmm. Mm-hmm. That's hot. I'm warning you now.
Hot, hot. Oh, steamy.
I mean, I'm not kidding.
Cut it smaller.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. Oh, that crust on it. Super yummy.
Really good.
Really, really good. I mean, no breadcrumbs. Would you even know?
No.
No. And the sauce. Get some of that sauce. It's so good. Oh, he's walking away, guys. That's a good sign. I think we can say that was a hit. So yay. So chicken cordon bleu, 2 thumbs up. Broccoli with the cheese sauce, 2 thumbs up. So now we're going to move on to our air fryer keto rolls. So we have to preheat our air fryer to 375. But I'm going to get my ingredients first because I don't want it to say add food, and then I don't have the food ready. So we have, we're going to have 1.5 cups of almond flour, 1.5 cups of shredded mozzarella, 1/2 cup of shredded cheddar, 2 ounces of cream cheese, 2 large eggs, more garlic, Italian seasoning, and then we're going to make a garlic butter topping for the rolls while they're cooking. So
I'll be back. Tony wants me to bring this to him.
I'm telling you, Tony, you are in jeopardy of losing that challenge because my chicken is just on point. But I have to say, I've seen Tony's pictures of chicken, Tony's chicken parm, and I'm fighting an uphill battle. I know that for sure. All right. So I need my 1.5. Okay. Then we're going to need our cheese. We're going to need mozzarella. And we're going to need cheddar. And Richard, can you turn the temperature down? I'm getting hot. What else did I say I needed? Let's see. The 2 kinds of cheese. Oh, cream cheese. That's right. Cream cheese, eggs. Eggs are there. Cream cheese is in here. We have our cream cheese. Our Italian seasoning is over there. Our garlic is over there. And that's it. All right. So I'm going to now, I think, preheat to 375.
Jen said she's voting for the person that has cannolis with chocolate chips.
You're awesome, Jen. Okay. So I'm going to put the air fryer on 375 for 10 minutes. I think that's what it said. Let me just double check. Yes, it did. Okay. There we go. So let's see. I'm going to try to measure this neatly. Okay. And I need more almond flour. Oh. Well, now I need my scissors because it's not tearing. Gee whiz. Okay. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Perfect. Awesome.
Dave said, I make keto biscuits all the time. I also make egg and cheese bread combo called chocolate.
Ooh, yummy. That sounds great. Okay. So.
Tony said he'll bring his A game, but it's your home first.
I don't know, Tony. I mean, look, I lost by a 0.5 point, thanks, Jeff, to Corey with the meatloaf. Jeff, I love you, but that's why you're not a judge for the chicken parm. Sorry.
Jill Gold said, I can fly from Texas this evening. How late is the kitchen open?
For you, we'll keep it open. Okay, so we have our flour. And then we're going to add in everything. Okay, flour, cheese. And so we need how much? 1/2 cup of cheddar. So that's that, 1/2 of that. Okay. Oh, wow. That was spot on. And then 1.5 cups of mozzarella. And again, if I was doing this like for my family, I would do it like fresh and do it in the food processor. But because we're, you know, doing a timed kind of thing. There's one. And I spilled a couple over here, so they'll go in the pot. And then Oh, see, it's almost ready. That got me again. 1.5. And then we need 2 large eggs. We need granulated garlic. How much granulated garlic? 1 teaspoon. This is a 1/2 teaspoon, so put 2 of those. Okay, it says add food, and that was what I was afraid of, so we're going to just lift it up to stop the cooking process and the heating process. And 2 teaspoons or tablespoons? Teaspoons. Okay, so 4 of these because I have a 1/2 teaspoon measure. So 1, 2.
Wendy B said you're not wrong to expel Jack.
I know. It's kind of Corey's and my fault because, I think it was Nick came in and said, "Are we accepting half points?" And Corey and I looked at each other. We're like, "I guess so." We didn't know, so we were like, "Yeah." Okay. Eggs, herbs. Wait a minute. I guess the cream cheese counts as cheese because it doesn't have it in there. I'm going to say it does because I do not see where it says to add it. It just says add cheese. Yeah. Okay. So I need my knife, which is right here. Okay. And I need 2 ounces. 1, 2.
I'll pop 1. So where can I get your recipe? Do you have a website?
Yes, I actually do have a website. Traditionally, I have to catch up. I'm behind on posting my recipes. I usually post them the day after the show. It's simply dinnerswithdonna.com. I also have the recipes available in our Facebook group and in the video description. So they're all there for you. So you should be able to find them. But yeah, I do got to get better with the website. I got to get that up to date. But I will do that, I promise.
That was great.
Hey, Alex, welcome in. All right. This is 2 eggs, so that's a 1/2 cup of egg beaters. This is a 1/4 cup, so I'll do 2 of these. Now, it didn't say to add salt, and I'm guessing that's because the cheese is salty. So it says to just stir it.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob. He was in here earlier.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Rob. All right, let's just back here. Okay, so I'm going to try stirring it. It says to stir it until a dough forms. We'll see what happens here.
Jonathan Gray says hello.
Hello, Jonathan. Welcome in. Okay.
Rob said he's been ninja.
I know. We do that, don't we? We ninja all the time. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to get my trusty little gloves, food safe gloves, because I want to get in there with my hands like a dough and knead this thing. Oh, hello. Welcome in. Oh, see?
And it's Big Bear said, hello, Donna.
Tim.
Ask if you need a guest to help eat that.
Ha, Tim, never too late for you. All right. Hopefully that's going to stay at temperature, we hope. Francisco, welcome in. Okay, so here we go, guys. I'm going in. Because I want that cream cheese to be distributed throughout the dough. Here we go. Yep, and as you can see, where am I going? It's doughy. It's doughy now. So, Richard, if you could grab this cookie sheet just right there, the one lined with parchment, and just put it by the bowl. I mean, yeah, that bowl.
Lupola and his mom said they're enjoying watching.
Oh, hi, Lupola and Lupola's mom. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Okay, so we're supposed to portion this out into like biscuits. That's what we're going to do, but I still see some cream cheese. So hang in there, air fryer. We're coming. I'll make them like that. I'm going to make them round and kind of biscuit-like, like that. That's a one. Uh-oh, did it go off, or was that the oven? Okay. And take some, this is the big one. I'll make it smaller. There we go. And I'm putting them on parchment on a little cookie sheet so it's easier to transfer to the air fryer. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'll show you what we've got, and then we'll put them into the air fryer, and we will cook them. And while they're cooking, make the butter for them. It's going to be really simple. Okay. So this is what they look like. We're going to bring them over to the...
Okay, nice talking with you.
Thanks, Siri. Okay. This is the tricky part. Okay, that one flipped over. There we go. Okay. Great. Now I'm going to wash my hands again because I got a little biscuit dough on there. Oh, wow. Richard ate all the chicken. That's good. Wasn't that good? And it was so easy. We haven't even been an hour and a half yet. We knocked this whole meal out. Okay. So I'm going to just regroup for a moment. Bear with me, guys. I'm just going to put some things back in the fridge. And then we will make the butter. I'm going to wrap that up after. Okay. So that's trash. All right. Now, we need for the butter some garlic, butter, and chives. Pretty simple. So I'm going to get my butter, 1/4 cup. We're going to go into a small little saucepan. And then when that melts, we'll add the garlic and the chives. Gotta grab my garlic. And I'm just using, for sake of convenience today, normally I would use fresh, but it is fresh, but it's jarred. So use that. And then I'm going to chop up some chives real fast. Jan, oh my goodness, welcome in. I had so much fun with you the other day at brunch. Okay, so I just got these chives. I'm just gonna, can I have my cutting board, please? Thank you, sir. I'm just going to go and chop a little bit. Okay. And the key to this, guys, is having a very sharp knife, because then once you cut, you go through and you mince like this with a rocking motion.
Toronto rap guys here.
I'm sorry?
Toronto rap guys.
Hey, Ronto rap guy.
Mark.
I kind of figured. Welcome in, Mark. Okay, there we go.
Got a $5 super chat from JL.
JL.
He said, have you checked out the Power Rangers official YouTube channel for its 30th anniversary?
You know, I have not, but I definitely need to. I always like the pink Power Ranger, JL. Okay, our butter is almost melted. Hey, Jay, welcome in. Nice to see you. No, we haven't seen you in a while. Okay. So I'm just going to throw the chives in here. I'll get the garlic.
Yeah, said, sadly, we lost the Green Ranger.
I know, that was sad. Okay. I'm going to grab our garlic. Okay. Done with the garlic. Now I'm going to get a little whisk and we will stir. Because basically what we're going to do is halfway through the cooking, we're going to pour this over our biscuits, which is right about now. Okay, yeah, back that up because I need to get a basting brush. If I can find my basting brush, which was in here earlier. Okay.
Jay Nashville's mother died last week. Very sudden.
Oh, Jay, I'm so sorry. Prayers for you and your family. I had no idea. I am so sorry for your loss. That's very sad. Okay.
Disney fan 65 says hello.
Oh, hi, Disney fan 65. Welcome in. Okay. So now we're just going to wait for that to finish cooking. So while that's finishing cooking, I'm going to do a brief cleanup. My pan just shifted, that's all. And then while we're waiting for everything, we can do our taste testing. Okay.
Margie wants to know how you cook asparagus in air fry.
Okay, so Margie, what you do is you prep it like I did with the broccoli. You got to make sure you put enough oil, like a couple. At least I like to use at least 2 teaspoons. I like to use usually a tablespoon if I'm doing a good 1 pound bunch. Make sure it fits your air fryer basket. Cut it to that length so it'll fit, and season it with your favorite seasonings like I did. I would air fry it at about 375 for about, I would check it after, I would put it on for like 7 minutes and check after 5. Okay. No. It's okay. I don't like having this, it's kind of like cumbersome for me. But the things you can wash, I'll put over here. But this, Becky, I showed like the treasure that you brought. Thank you so much. And I wish I had a little bit longer to visit with you. That was, you and your husband are so lovely. Oh my goodness. All right. I need hot water. I don't like leaving a mess around. So I think you can do this one by hand after, right? Okay. But like the whisks, those are a little bit harder. There, put those in the dishwasher. Okay.
Mark said he's making pull-apart pizza tonight.
Oh, Mark, yum. Are we invited?
And Marie's there.
Hi, Anne-Marie. Okay. Wasn't that bad. Okay. So I left you something. I just need to be able to move in my sink. All right. There we go, guys. Just a little bit of cleanup. And done. Woo. Okay. And see, that was perfect because now we have a minute and a half until the rolls are done. We'll let them cool just a tad, and then we will try our little treats from Jim. I'm excited. I think you're more excited for the chicken than what we're going to taste, right? I know. I said you're more excited for this than you were for the chicken. Yeah. All right. So how's the weather where everybody is? Today it's shorts weather here. It's over 80 degrees here, but then it's going to go into the 60s tomorrow. We've got like a roller coaster. It's like shorts day, then pants day, then shorts day, then pants day. And it's like that all week. It's like hot one day, cooler the next, hot one day, cooler the next. It's kind of weird, but that's Florida weather.
Stephanie asked,
Mm-hmm.
do you use the Instapot or air fryer more? I have neither, but I'd like to get one of them.
Okay, so if I had to recommend one, I would, well, here's what I would recommend. I have an Instant Pot that also air fries. So I would have to go with that. But if I could only choose one, that's so hard. But the air fryer I have, like I said, also has an indoor grilling function on it. So I try to get appliances that do more than one thing. And my Instant Pot is the model that has an air fryer built in. It just comes with a different lid. So you have two different lids, one when you're using the pressure cooker and one when you're using the air fryer. And then there's also the clear lid that you use when you're slow cooking. So there's like all different things. It slow cooks. So you don't need a crock pot. You don't need an extra air fryer. And it's all those in one, the Instant Pot. So I'd have to go with that, I guess. Okay. Oh my goodness. Richard, check those out.
Look good on camera.
Okay, I'm going to take one out and put it on a plate. And we got to let it cool. There's no way we can eat it hot like that. Let's see. That's a busy plate. Okay. See if I can get it out with this. Let's try this one.
37 degrees and so much better.
Oh my goodness. That's chilly. Okay, so here we go, guys. No, we don't have that camera on. Okay. Oh, where are we? Here. Okay, I thought we were on the prep cam. Here we go. Oops. There we have it. And we can put more butter on it if we so choose. I'm going to leave it the way it is. And I'll get, do you want to bring over a little knife? Well, a knife from the things on the table. Richard.
Get some cameras.
Okay. And so I'm going to cut and do a cross section. I should have taken a picture of it before we did that. But here's the cross section. Okay. I'll just cut it in little bites. It's very hot. I mean, it's like hot. Oh my God. That's really good. Mmm.
Tastes like that.
Mm-mm. Tastes like bread. Wow. I'm impressed. I would eat those again. But I'm going to say I would eat them warm. Don't you think? Mm-hmm. It tastes like garlic bread. Right? Yeah. Not a bite. Mm-hmm. Really good. Hot. Heat hot. But really, really good. Oh my gosh. Those I highly, highly recommend. Anyone on a low carb or keto diet, those rolls taste just like garlic rolls. I'm highly impressed with them. I had the lowest expectations for those, and they really surprised me. Mm-hmm.
Use maybe a little more salt.
Like I said, normally I would have added salt because anytime you're baking, usually you add salt. But I think they were kind of compensating for the saltiness of the cheese. But I think I would put a pinch of salt, but it's still, I think it was great. Okay, yes.
Jen want to know if they're better than the keto brownies.
Well, I'll have to ask Richard that because to be fair, Nick even ate the keto brownie. And Nick is very picky, as you know, as much as I love him. He eats chicken nuggets, pizza, and mac and cheese. Those are his food groups, and that's it. And he ate that keto brownie, and he said it wasn't bad. So I don't know what was wrong with Richard that day. But what would you say, Richard? Better than the keto brownie?
Much better.
Much better, he says. Okay, guys, so come on over, Richard.
I'm not tasting those.
Yes, you are. So my good friend Jim at More Sunshine Please is amazing and too funny. So I got this package from him. I'm like, what did Jim send me? He sent me these candy canes that he had on his show. I'm not going to look at them to see which flavor they are. We're just going to taste them and try to figure it out. But he said they're from him and the family. But he said mostly from him because the family isn't that cruel. So I thought that was absolutely hilarious. And so, Jim. So, yeah, I'm keeping the card, Jim, because that made my day. It really did. But, yeah, we'll open these up and we'll break them and start tasting them. You want to start with that one? Okay. So, do you have a phone so you can read chat? Because I'm going to give everyone a guess. I don't know what this is. It's, to me, I would say salt and pepper or squid ink or something because it's gray and white. Of course, you picked the most like grotesque looking one out of the bunch. So, okay. So put your guesses in, guys, what you think this one will taste like.
Squid ink, question mark.
Okay. I guess we'll.
He labeled them, but
I know I'm not looking because I want it to be a blind taste test. It smells smoky.
weird.
Smoky.
Marshmallow, chocolate, licorice, grape, salt and pepper. You guys are brave.
It smells smoky, like fire. Charcoal? Mushroom? Marshmallow?
Bourbon.
No.
Hello, it's me.
Okay.
Mushroom and cream cheese.
Once I got past the initial thing, I'm just tasting sugar now.
What is it? Sardine.
Excuse me. Okay. That was sardine. I was close when I said squid ink. So, did anyone get it in the chat?
No.
Oh, my Lord.
Go Bills.
Jim, you're killing me here. All right, got to cleanse my palate in between that. I think that was probably the worst one. I hope. All right.
I watched the show. I couldn't remember.
All right, this one, I'm going to go with pickle. What do you think? Now, see, if he was nice, it would be like lime.
No, I don't like lime either.
Oh, well, maybe he doesn't like you. All right, what do you guys think this one is?
Yes, they're supposed to be weird flavors.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that going in because I remember Jim tasting these, but I don't remember which was which, and I'm not reading the labels until after we try them.
Jen said that has to be pickle.
Yeah, I'm thinking,
Anna Marie said jalapeno,
oh, I hope not.
dill pickle, broccoli, peas.
I can't break it. I can't break it. I'll have to kick it to the sink.
Catnip, kale.
I'm getting like a cinnamon. Like cinnamon?
Green beans, grass. I don't know. It's such a weird flavor.
I'm tasting like a cinnamon undertone. I know it's not cinnamon. Oh,
Caesar salad.
it's Caesar salad. Okay. Well, we have the sardines and the Caesar salad. And I don't know if you can see me on camera, but if you can, I'm sorry. I'm spitting them in the sink. Sorry, Jim. Oh, should we get all the green ones out of the way?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not having it.
Here's another green one. I'll guess pickle again.
Green tea. You.
Yeah. Okay. I was hoping Nick was going to be here, but to help us with this, I didn't tell him what we were doing, but I told him we were doing a taste test. But unfortunately, he had to work. Can you open it? Don't read the label.
Jim is a friend. Somebody had a question mark.
Yes, he's a funny friend. Okay. Try to break off as small as you can. Thank you. See, it doesn't smell like anything. I'm going to say pickle. I think it's pickle. Or is it olive?
Might be dill pickle.
Read the label.
Collards. Pickle.
Okay. Let's round out the green. We have another green one, guys. Guess what it is? There we go. Okay, so we had pickle, we had Caesar salad. What could another green be? Jalapeno. I'm going to say jalapeno, maybe celery. Oh, I smell it. It smells horrible. I think it's celery. Oh, that's nasty.
Wow.
It's celery. I bet it's celery. Oh my God. That's so bad. It's so bad.
Sour cream and onion.
Oh my God. That was awful. All right, I'll be right back while you show them the next one because I ran out of beverage and I need it for this. Oh my goodness. That was absolutely horrid. I wish Steve was here for this. Boy, those things, I'm glad we didn't taste our food before that because that would have ruined our palate. It's disgusting. Don't ever eat it. It's not safe. I'm sure it's safe, but it tastes gross. All right, we're yellow now. Well, I would say if he was nice, it would be lemon or banana or pineapple. I'm going to guess mustard. What's it smell like? Oh. It's reeks.
Putting that in my mouth.
Reeks, we got to. We got to. I think it's buttered popcorn.
Yeah, it's butter. No mac and cheese.
Oh, that's absolutely disgusting. Jim, what were you thinking, man? I remember he tried it with his son, the boy, and yeah, the boy was not happy. I gotta say, I thought the sardine would be the worst because it was gray. That was not the worst. The sour cream and onion and the mac and cheese are the worst for me so far. Okay.
Another yellow one.
Mustard. What are you saying?
Might be.
This smells like popcorn again. Are you sure this is a different one?
Yeah. That's the butter one.
Butter. Not bad, but not good either.
And I know what the last two.
Ugh.
I'm making a mess.
Did you show them first so they know what they're guessing? It's red. Tomato, ketchup. I'm going to say ketchup because it's so bizarre. If it's ketchup, we can send it to Jim. I mean, Jeff.
Jeff.
Jim sent them to us.
Jeff loves ketchup.
Oh. What is it?
Ketchup.
Blech.
I'm not trying that one because it's mushroom. I don't like mushroom.
Well, you gave it away.
I know. I had to. I don't like any of them, though.
I don't like any of them either. Sorry, Jim.
You have to try that one for yourself.
All right. This is mushroom, guys, the brown one. It doesn't smell bad.
Can't smell it.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. I never spit out my food. Never.
Mushroom.
Never spit out my food. It's horrible. So, to surmise, we had mushroom, sardine. This was the pickle. This was sour cream and onion. Absolutely abominable. No. This was mac and cheese, also the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten. Worse than olives. I'd eat an olive over that, and that says a lot. Butter. Caesar salad. And ketchup.
But the biscuits are good.
Jeff, need to try these. Anyhow, guys, that is our surprise taste testing. It was a lot of fun. And Jim, we owe you. But yeah, no, we knew they were going to be weird flavors, but I vowed not to look at the labels because then it would have. But he remembered the only brown one was mushroom, so he remembered.
Honora said, "This is Steve's life with Corey."
Yes, it is. You're exactly right. Oh my gosh! So yeah, we made a wonderful meal today. We had a fun taste testing, and I think we got off to a really good start in 2023. Hey, Sam, want to taste a ketchup one? Oh, you want? Oh, Sam has a delivery. This is the 30 years of marathoning at Walt Disney, and it's a pin. And Mickey Mouse. Sam, if you don't know, she ran all the races. She ran the 5K, 10K, half, and then the full marathon she had to do virtually because they ran out of spaces, so we had to do it that way. But this is the pin for it. Very cool. Thank you. Oh, and show them your hair. She got a haircut. Yay! Okay, so we both got haircuts for the new year, and you did too.
Yeah.
We're a haircut family. We're freshly shorn.
Mine's starting to turn gray a little bit.
You look like the sardine. It looks like the sardine candy cane. See, Sam was brave, not smart. She wasn't brave. She was smart and didn't brave the candy canes. But yeah, I think we got off to a great 2023. Everything was delicious except the candy canes. But I didn't make those, and I had nothing to do with them, so thank you. Thanks, Jim. We love you. Thank you, Becky and Nola, for the wonderful care package from Louisiana. We cannot wait to dig into that. Corey, Steve, hit me up so I can hook you up with your gumbo and all your goodies. And what was I going to say? Oh, okay.
Elena's in the chat.
Oh, aloha, Elena. Welcome in. So my next show would normally be in 2 weeks. However, it is Samantha's birthday. So I will not be streaming that day, which would be February 5th. So we will be, I guess, 4 weeks from now, will be our next stream. And I forgot what I'm making. It's on my iPad, which is being used at the moment. But as soon as I get it all together, I'll let you guys know, but it's going to be fun. We have lots of things coming up this year, lots of fundraisers. We have one in April with Tony, the Chicken Parm Throwdown. We have my birthday one in July, which is going to be this year. It's going to be Christmas in July. I'm so excited. We have lots of fun streams planned throughout the year. We're going to do a Golden Girls themed stream, Rhode Island Foods Part 2 with Ron Do Philly, and hopefully Meredith will help too. And I think we're going to have a fun year.
One with Jeff.
Yeah, we're going to have the one with Jeff where we make our duck cake. So we have lots of special guests and lots of fun things going on for the year. Like I said, I planned out a whole bunch of streams. So I think it's going to be a good year, and I hope you all enjoy it. And I just want to thank you all for taking time out of your Sunday to tune in and join us and be with us and visit. It always means so much to me because I know there's like so many content creators that you could be watching. Other things you could be doing, football, basketball, all things going on at this time of the year. But you took time out of your Sunday to spend with me, and that means the world to me. So I thank you very, very, very much. And anything else?
I'll be live tomorrow.
Samantha will be live tomorrow from Epcot with the Broadway series for the Festival of the Arts. So check that out. I believe are they the stars from Frozen? Yes, I believe they're the stars from Frozen that will be performing. So be sure to check her out. I believe the first show's at 5:30. Okay, so 5:30, Samantha Lowe, check her out. And
Jen Piccolo said she loves you. She left us out. She said she loves you.
I love you too, Jennifer. You're so smart. And to one and all, everyone who's coming down that I'm going to get to see, I'm so excited. And I just can't wait. It's going to be a fun year. And yeah, I will see you, I guess, in 4 weeks. But this was a fun way to kick off the year, I think. Oh, yeah, like you're really going to eat that. If you eat the mushroom one and then talk to me. Yeah. But all right, so I guess we're gonna eat our dinner now and then go clean up. So I guess I'll see you
That's
guys.
what I figured.
Siri kind of figured that. But yeah, so we're gonna do that, and I guess I'll see you guys in the chats and everything until then. So yeah, have a great night.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Can't find that string.
I'll just stand here smiling till you find the right button.